Hey, young minds, ready for an adventure in English literature? Welcome to the Eloquent Explorers, where every chapter is a journey and every poem is a story. Let's explore, learn, and grow together. The chapter we are covering today is the third part of Glimpses of India, Tea from Assam by Arup Kumar Datta. This is the last part of this chapter and it has been prescribed in the CBSE NCERT for grade 10th. So without further ado, let's get into it. In today's video, we are going to discuss about the author, background of the story, setting, detailed summary, themes, key points to remember and points to focus on during for your exams. Let's begin with an introduction to the author, Arup Kumar Datta. Arup Kumar Datta is an award-winning journalist and writer from Assam, India. He is known for his works that explore the culture, environment, and socio-economic aspects of Assam. Datta has authored numerous novels and non-fiction works, some of which focus on Assam's tea industry. His stories often highlight the beauty and significance of Assam's natural landscapes and resources. Through his writing, Datta promotes awareness of Assam's heritage, economy, and environmental importance. Now, these points are facts, and hence there is not much to explain here. So, I hope it is clear to you. This slide is only so that you can understand the background of the author in order to be able to connect to the story and to be able to understand it in a better manner. Now let's move to the background of the story. Assam is India's largest tea producing state and is known for its lush tea plantations that supply tea worldwide. Can anyone tell me where did we study about the coffee plantations and what place it was? Comment the chapter name, the author, and the place where we studied about the coffee plantations. Now, in this story, we are going to study about the tea plantations and how tea started. Tea came into being, you can say, and then how it has become now a part of the tradition and the economy of Assam. All right. Tea has a historical origin in China, and legend has it that it was discovered accidentally by a Chinese emperor. We're going to read the story as well as to how tea was discovered. The tea industry was established in Assam by the British in the 19th century, making it a major economic asset for the state and India. Assam's tea culture is not only an economic backbone but also a part of its identity, contributing to the state's traditions and daily life. Today, tea remains an important part of Assam's cultural and economic life, with the state producing more than half of India's tea. Everyone is well aware of tea, and there is no household, at least in India, where tea isn't a part of the kitchen. And not only India, now tea has become an important part of the daily life of people all over the world. In this story, we're going to see the origination of tea, how it was accidentally discovered by a Chinese emperor, and how the establishment of the tea industry in Assam has helped its economy as well as India's economy to become better. Now again, most of these statements are just facts, hence there is nothing to explain in this. If you still are confused, please feel free to ask me in the comments. Now let's move to the setting of the story. The story is set in Assam, India's largest tea producing state, known for its lush tea gardens that stretch across the landscape. So from the title itself, it is evident that the setting of the story is Assam. Let us now discuss the summary in detail, and after that we are going to discuss its key themes, key points and points to focus on for your exams. So let's begin with the summary. The story Tea from Assam follows two friends, Pranjol and Rajvir, as they travel by train to Assam, where Pranjol's father manages a tea estate. Rajvir, who is visiting Assam for the first time, is excited and fascinated by the tea plantations and shares numerous interesting facts about tea with Pranjol. So we see that the story begins with two friends traveling in a train, Pranjol and Rajvir, namely, and as Pranjol's father manages tea estate, um, and Rajvir is visiting Assam for the first time. He is very fascinated by the tea plantations and shares a lot of interesting facts about tea with Pranjol. As they journey through Assam, Rajvir explains the history of tea, including its ancient origins in China. He recounts that tea was accidentally discovered by a Chinese emperor when some tea leaves fell into his boiling water. Rajvir also mentions India's long standing association with tea, noting that it is one of the largest tea producers in the world. So, as they move forward, as they move uh, through Assam, through the fields in Assam, um, Rajvir tells Pranjol about the history of tea and how tea originated. He tells Pranjol that tea was accidentally discovered by a Chinese emperor when some of the tea leaves fell into his boiling water. He also explains to Pranjol that India has had a long standing association, a long standing relationship with tea, and it is to be noted that that India is one of the largest tea producers in the world. Upon reaching Assam, Rajvir is captivated by the sprawling tea gardens which stretch as far as the eye can see. Pranjol's father greets them and introduces Rajvir to the process of tea cultivation and production. Rajvir's curiosity and enthusiasm for learning about tea reveal the effort and dedication behind this beverage, which has become a global favorite. So, throughout the story, through these two friends, Pranjol and Rajvir, we see how the importance of tea and how its origination unfolds. So the author has Arup Kumar Datta has very tactfully, very you can say very tastefully and tactfully unfolded in front of us the story, the origin and the importance of tea. He has not just directly explained the importance of tea, yet instead he has created a story about two friends, and through their conversation and through Rajvir's interest and enthusiasm to learn about tea production and tea cultivation and the effort that goes behind the process of tea, as it reaches the customer, the consumers. This dedication to learn has helped us understand where tea comes from and what all goes behind to make tea as a beverage, as a drink that is favored by a lot of people globally. So this is a very sweet and small story that explains to us the importance of tea and how it has gained an importance, how it being a mistake initially has now gained an importance globally as one of the favorite beverages. All right, I hope the story is now clear to you. Let us now discuss the key points, the key themes, and the points you need to focus on for your exams. Let us first discuss the key themes. The first one is the economic importance. Tea is more than a drink in Assam, it is an industry that fuels the state's economy and symbolizes its identity. So, tea is not just a drink in Assam, it is a very important part of Assam's economy, of the you can say the reason why Assam is surviving and it is becoming what it is. And it is also an identity, it is also a symbol of identity for Assam. If you think about tea, the first thought that comes to you after that is Assam. Okay, so tea is that important for Assam. So it's not just a drink, it has its economic importance as well. second key theme in this story is the curiosity and learning. We can see that Rajvir's fascination with tea has reflected a spirit of curiosity and an eagerness to learn as he shares knowledge about tea with Pranjol. Okay, so this curiosity to learn about tea, this Rajvi's curiosity and to learn about tea has been reflected throughout the story and has played the vital role in helping readers understand the importance of tea and the importance of and the origination and the evolution of tea from how it was discovered by Chinese emperor, and then now it has presently become a global favorite beverage. The third point that we have to discuss in key themes is natural beauty and industry. You can see that in the story, through the description from the author, we can see that Assam's scenic tea plantations have also been shown, and they show that the natural beauty and human industry can exist together, reflecting the labor-intensive process behind a cup of tea. So, if you know the process of how tea is made, you can see that there are huge, vast lands on which tea is cultivated, tea is planted, and then people go there and pluck the leaves, and then the leaves are kept for drying, and then they are separated from the dust and the unnecessary things, and then they are sent to the industry to refine and to become the tea that we drink, the tea leaves that we get at home. And then finally people, when they buy the tea, that and they go home and they make the tea. So it's a long process from it being planted to it becoming a cup of tea, a beverage for people to drink. Okay, so through this story you can see that even though that Assam's economy runs through tea cultivation, yet people are coexisting with nature. They have not harmed the natural beauty that the land has provided to them. They have instead found out means to coexist, to live in harmony with the flora and fauna of the place. Now the next thing to discuss are the key points. The first key point from the story is the tea's historical background. The story provides insight to tea's origins in China and its introduction to India, making it a significant part of Assam's economy and identity. Now, if you see the map of India, you'll see Assam shares its border with China. So, even though you can say that tea was discovered in tea as a beverage was discovered in China, it has been transferred to India to Assam, through Assam, and now Assam is one of the largest cultivators of tea, and hence tea has played an important part in developing, in improving the economy and identity of Assam. The second key point is curiosity and learning, as we discussed in the previous key themes as well, that the interest of Rajvir to understand about tea culture, okay, his eagerness has been reflected in the story, and which has helped understand the local traditions and industries of Assam. Okay, it has helped the readers understand, the readers to know what goes behind this one cup of tea that is made at home. Okay, what all efforts have been put in. The next key point and the final one is the significance of the tea industry. You can see that tea in this story has not been depicted only as a beverage. It has also been depicted as a vital part of Assam's economy and landscape, with tea gardens symbolizing Assam's agricultural wealth. The vast lands of tea plants that have been depicted in this story, they tell us that tea is not just a drink for Assam. It also shows how wealthy Assam is through the vast tea plantations that one can see when you visit Assam, hence symbolizing Assam's agricultural wealth. finally, I will help you understand the points to focus on for your exams. For exams, make sure to focus on the history of tea, Rajvir's enthusiasm to learn, and the significance of tea in Assam's economy. So, for example, question can ask you how tea is not just a beverage in Assam. Explain in detail. So, this question is actually asking you to explain the significance of tea in Assam's economy. How tea has helped Assam improve its economy, improve its wealth as a state, as a community. All right. Then the key themes that include curiosity, importance of tea industry, and natural beauty can also be questioned in the exams. It is always important to understand the theme of the story so that you can answer accordingly. No matter what question the board asks, it will be easy for you to answer it if you have understood the story and if you know what theme it is based on. Therefore, these are the important points to focus on, and each of these points have been discussed. Each of these points has been discussed in the video. So make sure to watch the video with utmost attention. That's it for today's video. I hope the chapter is clear now and your doubts are resolved. If you still have any questions, let me know in the comments below. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to share it with others who might benefit. Stay connected. I'll be uploading more chapters soon. Take care and all the best.